Have you ever wished you could see the world like Sherlock Holmes? Imagine noticing tiny details others miss, making brilliant deductions, and solving problems with ease. What if you could train your mind to think like a true genius? The good news is, you can. Holmes's intelligence isn't magic, it's a skill set built on observation, logic, and critical thinking. By mastering these techniques, you can sharpen your mind and make smarter decisions. Let's explore the secrets behind Sherlock's thinking to become more perceptive and intellectually unstoppable. Number 8, be highly observant. Observation is the foundation of Sherlock Holmes's intelligence. He notices things that others miss. If you want to think like him, you must sharpen your ability to observe. First, slow down. Many people rush through life without truly seeing what is around them. When you walk into a room, take a moment to notice details. What are people wearing? What objects are on the table? How does the place smell? Second, train your senses. Observation is not just about seeing, it also involves hearing, smelling, touching, and even tasting. Pay attention to different voices, accents, and tones. When you eat, focus on the flavors. When you touch something, notice its texture. The more you use your senses, the sharper they become. Finally, practice noticing details in everyday life. Pick a random person and observe their behavior. Look at their clothes, shoes, or accessories. Try to guess what they do for a living or what kind of mood they are in. The more you do this, the better you will get at noticing patterns and details. Number 7, develop a logical mind. Sherlock Holmes does not jump to conclusions. He thinks step by step. You can develop this skill by practicing logical reasoning in daily life. Start by questioning everything. Do not accept things at face value. Ask yourself, why did this happen? Or, what is the real reason behind this? For example, if a friend is acting differently, do not assume they are angry at you. Think of other possibilities. They might be tired, stressed, or distracted. Also, challenge your own thinking. Many people believe things without real evidence. Sherlock Holmes always looks for proof before making a conclusion. Before believing something, ask yourself, is this really true? This habit will prevent you from making wrong assumptions. Number 6, use deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is one of Sherlock Holmes's greatest skills. It allows him to make accurate conclusions from small clues. This skill is very useful in daily life, from understanding people's emotions to making better decisions. To practice deduction, start by making small observations. If you see a person with wet hair and a closed umbrella, you can deduce that it rained recently. If someone has ink stains on their fingers, they might have been writing or drawing. The key to good deduction is linking facts together. Imagine you are a detective looking at a crime scene. Each clue, footprints, fingerprints, and broken objects tells a story. Similarly, in everyday life, different signs can reveal a lot about a situation. A good way to improve deduction is by playing mind games. Try solving riddles, puzzles, or mystery stories. These activities will train your brain to connect clues and think logically. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Number 5, be curious about everything. Sherlock Holmes is extremely curious. He wants to know everything about everything. His curiosity drives him to learn new things and explore different ideas. You can develop this mindset by asking more questions. When you see something new, do not just ignore it. Ask yourself, why is this happening? Or, how does this work? Curiosity helps you discover things that others overlook. Reading is another great way to feed curiosity. Holmes reads books on many topics: science, history, crime, and even music. You do not have to be an expert in everything, but learning a little about different subjects will make you more knowledgeable. Finally, explore new experiences. This makes it easier for you to think creatively and make smart decisions. Number 4, control your emotions. One of Sherlock Holmes's unique qualities is his ability to stay calm in stressful situations. He does not let emotions cloud his judgment. To think like him, you must learn to control your emotions and think logically. The first step is self-awareness. Pay attention to how you react in different situations. Recognizing your emotions is the first step toward controlling them. Next, take a deep breath before reacting. When you feel emotional, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is my reaction logical? This simple habit can prevent you from making impulsive decisions. Also, practice mindfulness. When something upsets you, take a step back and analyze the situation like a detective. This will help you make better choices. Number 3, keep an open mind. Sherlock Holmes never assumes anything. He always keeps an open mind until he gathers all the facts. This is an important skill for thinking like a genius. Start by questioning your own beliefs. Many people have opinions based on emotions rather than facts. Instead of assuming you are always right, be open to new ideas. Listen to different perspectives and consider all possibilities before making a conclusion. Another key to open-mindedness is avoiding bias. Many people judge situations based on past experiences rather than actual facts. Holmes always looks at each case with fresh eyes. Try to do the same in everyday life. Lastly, be willing to change your mind. If new information proves that your original thinking was wrong, accept it. A true genius is not someone who is always right, but someone who is willing to learn and grow. Number 2, train your memory. A sharp memory is essential for thinking like Sherlock Holmes. He remembers small details that help him solve big mysteries. To train your memory, one technique is visualization. When you learn something new, create a mental image of it. Another method is association. Connect new information to something you already know. If you are trying to remember a phone number, relate it to a significant date or pattern. This makes recalling information much easier. Number 1, think outside the box. Sherlock Holmes is a master of creative thinking. He does not follow traditional methods. He thinks differently. This ability helps him solve cases that others cannot. To develop creative thinking, challenge yourself to see problems from different angles. If you face an issue, do not look for the usual solution. Engage in creative activities. Try writing, drawing, or playing a musical instrument. These activities train your brain to think in new ways. Finally, question normal rules. Sometimes, the best ideas come from breaking traditional thinking patterns. Do not be afraid to experiment with new ideas and approaches. If you can master these thinking skills, you'll develop the kind of sharp intelligence that makes people stop and take notice. But keen observation and logical thinking alone aren't enough. You need the kind of magnetic charm that makes people hang on your every word. If you want to level up your presence and cultivate effortless charisma like Robert Downey Jr., then watch How to Be Supremely Charismatic like Robert Downey Jr. Click the video now and start transforming into the most captivating, brilliant version of yourself. Until next time, stay curious and keep thinking like a genius.